Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Boom Beach video. So every 2 weeks when the tribes reset, I like to boost up both of the troop tribes and make an attack strategy out of them. And I've been doing this for a couple months now, and I knew this day would come where we go to the tribes. I've been saying this. We got Cryoneers and medics today, and we have to make a strategy out of it. Today is going to be painful. I've been dreading the day. Last week it was Cryoneers and Grenadiers, I believe. Maybe that was 2 cycles ago, but I think it was the last cycle, and it was pretty painful. And I mentioned this one in particular was coming up eventually. Hopefully we can make it a bit better. We are going to be bringing Energy Drink as our hero. Bullet does a lot of damage, so hopefully he can carry the attacks. But we're only going to be doing a couple attacks today. You guys can imagine how much suffering I will go through. To help me through this suffering, I only ask that you guys use our code COSMIC by clicking that link in the second line of the description to get our code plugged in for a week. But anyway, let's stop stalling here and let's hop into an attack. Now, we are going to try and find a lower level person on my map here to kind of test it out against. It looks like we have a level 63 here, and okay, I think we might be able to attack this base and defeat it, but I don't know. I think my expectations are going to be met with reality soon. But let's get our bullet down out in front a bit, and then our Cryoneers. And we got to get some shock bombs out right away because we might lose some Cryoneers. We got medics to kind of counteract some of the splash damage. As long as too many boom cannons don't fire on my Cryoneers, we shouldn't lose too many because we got a ton of medics. I think today is going to be carried heavily by GBE. After a couple attacks, I probably will switch over to my scorch-bombardier strat and finish the map clear. And this isn't going that bad. When we're throwing the barrage and artillery, these buildings are going down quite quickly, so that is very nice. Maybe we'll get some critters to help out the cause. Now the Cryoneers are not completely useless because they are slowing down the building firing rate here, so maybe our critters don't die off as fast. And then I think Bullet's pretty low risk of dying today, especially with the energy drink. But we've made it past most of the defenses. Let's actually clean up this cannon, or the 2 boom cannons by the HQ here. That one's almost dead. What we're going to do, we're going to flare our troops past the rest of these filler defenses and try and get them focused more toward the HQ here. And hopefully Bullet will step out in front. That boom cannon might hook onto one of the Cryoneers. That's okay if we... okay, that boom cannon's low level enough where it doesn't even one-shot the Cryoneers. Pretty sad. Imagine being a boom cannon and you can't even one-shot a Cryoneer, but it is a level 63, so... the defenses here are a little bit low. But now, just a waiting game. Bullet doing most of the damage. Wish I had enough for a box of critters. That would help out a bit. Our critters are still doing work on the regular part of the base. I love it. Great job, critters. But I was kind of hoping when logging on and seeing the tribes that there would be like a good energy complementary tribe, like artillery damage or artillery cost reduction or anything in the barrage, even critters. But I checked, it was resource reward and then med kit healing again, and that's 2 tribes in a row, possibly 3. I think it was only 2. That med kit healing is in the tribe. So this is one of the worst tribes ever. I mean, look at even like the defensive tribes cannon damage. I guess that'd be good against like tanks or scorchers or something, and then rocket launcher health, not even the best there. But let's claim our supply chest today. We'll just grab those magma crystals, or shards rather, and then we'll move on to another base. So if we defeat this one, I think we'll say this is a broken strat. We got a green base alert. Where is the HQ though? It must be hiding in the trees over there, or is it? Okay, it's hiding in the trees over here. Alright, good to know. Let's get our troops down here. I guess we're going to attack it left to right because I kind of want to take out the buildings under the damage amplifier there. We're going to get a shock. I didn't scout out. Grapplers have a long range. I don't think that far, but I got a little bit scared there. So we panicked, threw a shock bomb. We'll let that duration go, and we're going to throw 3 barrages, get some splash damage, and some artillery as well. Looks like the grappler did not fire at all. That is great. We just have to make sure Bullet stays where he needs to be because he's our damage carry here. But anyway, let's let's try and take out the rest of the defenses under here. At least the boom cannons. I don't really care about the rocket launchers. We did get rid of the damage amplifier, but the animation, okay, it finally went away. It was still showing the rocket launcher was damage amplified, which had me a bit bamboozled there, but it looks like some of our troops might be in danger here. Tried to flare them out of the range of that flotsam explosion, but it did not fully work, but we did get a few. Green base alert. Okay, he does have the resource reward, so I say that cancels out 2 green statues because that is math, but I still got 2 there. Still a green base alert, but we're kind of struggling here. Not doing as much damage as the last time, probably because he's got a building house statue there, so, and higher level defenses. But let's just see how this plays out. We still have 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here, so there's hopefully an adequate amount of time, but also we have a lot more defenses to get through. Actually, we're going to try and cheat the system here. Not really cheat it, but we're just going to flare back into the filler defenses, and then we're going to smoke our troops that way so we can hopefully get some medics, and then we'll throw one more smoke, and then the filler buildings over here have a lot less health, so I'm hoping we get enough energy to throw box critters, which will also help out the cause. But the rocket launcher might get in the way of that idea. We will see very shortly. But this is like a terrible base design, obviously. I think it's somewhat defending Hammerman, because defending Hammerman is out right now. And that's kind of the time you want to attack players, because a lot of players, like me, switch to the defending Hammerman base layout, and then they forget to switch it back. And then you're like, well, I just gave up a few metals and some resources for no reason, but anyway, that's beside the point. Let's get a box of critters working on the HQ. Rocket launchers, please do not turn onto the critters. What are you doing? Can that take it out? Oh, I thought maybe the artillery, for some reason, would be able to do 1,000,000 damage to the rocket launcher, but it did not. We are down to 1 minute and 10 seconds. I think we have to just flare bullet onto the HQ. Sadly, not enough energy to get an energy drink. But let's see. 1 minute remaining. Can Bullet and the Cryoneers that do like 2 damage a second, can they take out this HQ? I do see. I think we might be able to. It's moving very slow here. It's hard to like time. Like, will there be enough time? It's like, it seems like it'll come down to the wire, but you never know. There could be a chunk remaining on the health, or we could take it out with like 20 seconds remaining, which I guess is a pretty close battle. But if I flared them on sooner, we would already be done. But I was thinking maybe getting some energy for critters would be a bit more efficiency. We're gonna get it with like 20 seconds remaining here. Maybe not. Okay, 17 seconds, kind of close. Pretty close actually. If I didn't throw that flare into the HQ, no way we were taking that out. I caught it pretty close there. But that's going to be it for the tribe challenge for this cycle. We're going to hop over to our scorch-bombardier strat, apparently retrain our troops because that is muscle memory. Get our scorch-bombardier loaded up, and we're going to finish our map clear, hopefully. I cleared my map yesterday, and a bunch of bases spawned back, which I was surprised because I think I was only getting like 5 per day, which is little bit low in my opinion, but I think I got like 7 or so over the night, which was awesome because the full day didn't even run by. But I'll take it. We'll start pushing metals. On the flip side, my base did get raided a couple times. In this battle, we're kind of losing traction here. We haven't lost any of our medics, but a lot of our scorchers, they are in critical health right now. We gotta, I don't really know what to shock. We've taken out the boom cannons. What keeps killing? Okay, what I'm going to do, we're going to try and get this rocket launcher down. I think our bombardiers will be able to take out the other ones, but we want to get the one right behind the HQ there. Throw box critters, distract, and hopefully take it out at the same time. No! Our critters, they got flamethrowered, but once we take out the rocket launchers, not much else can touch us. Even though we lost a lot of troops, we have not lost a single bombardier yet, and that's all you need to end the attack is the bombardiers hidden from a satellite location almost back to the beach. But that's why I love the front-loaded bases. They just tear through them even when we lose the majority of our troops there. being the Scorchers at least. But we got a field capacitor. Love to see it. 8 fragments. I would have just taken a shard rather, but guess not. Let's move on to the next base here and see what we got going. Alright, let's just... No ice statues that are out front there. I don't know if that accounts for all of his statues, but I'm going to assume this is just going to be a stomp fest, unlike the last battle. Last battle gave me a bit of a challenge. I was getting a little bit scared deep down there, but I got faith in my scorch-bombardier strat. I don't know what I'm going to do when I get like higher up in medals around 900. I'm just going to like stall out with the strat. Hopefully we can get to 1,000. I think we will be able to. I just got to learn. I got to learn how to properly attack with this strat. Because at this point, the bases I'm going against don't require that much strategy. You just kind of just wait it out, throw a couple shock bombs. You can see I saved up to 100 energy, and we haven't lost a single troop yet. But that's the nature of these lower metal bases. Let's just spam the artillery on the HQ. Down it goes. Moving on to the next battle. Alright, we gotta go against some boosted ice statues, no problem. We will be more prepared for this. I scouted out for a second. Alright, so let's get what I'm gonna do. What am I gonna do? Okay, we're gonna throw a box of critters and clear out those front mines there, and then we're gonna spread out our scorchers to hopefully clear out some more, and then we're gonna drop our bombardiers in the middle. We have an intruder alert, sorry about that, but we will persevere through the distractions here, and we've kind of fallen behind in this attack here. Okay, I lost my game plan, what I was gonna do. That is distracting dog. I'm gonna blame him if I lose, but I'm still a bit surprised. We were able to beat 2 bases with my Cryoneer and medic strat. Oh no, this is starting to go downhill. For the record, I've yet to lose a battle with this strategy, and I don't plan on losing a battle anytime soon. But it might not be up to me. Might be up to my skills, which might not exist. But I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm panicking, resetting, throw a box of critters. I think if we just get critters in front of our bombardiers here, we will be fine. We will be able to just like kind of just rush the HQ down. It goes. Another close battle. What am I gonna do when I go against harder bases? I just gotta learn this attack strategy better. Been attacking with it, but it's against easy bases, so I'm not getting like the good reps that I need essentially. But we are going down in gold, and we got a front loaded base. We're gonna gamble it. We're gonna find a different opponent, and then let's see. Did the gamble pay off? A little bit. Now we go against still the 1 shield generator. I guess the HQ a bit closer to the beach, so we have less distance to cover. But let's get our scorchers down, and then let's try and make this a smoother attack here. We'll get a couple shock bombs out on the outskirts where the boom cannons are, and then hopefully our scorchers are able to take out those mines, because I don't want my bombardiers running over them really. Alright, time to start barring down some buildings we do not want to have to deal with later in the attack. Take out that boom cannon, and then there's another one in the damage amplifier range that we will want to get rid of. Come on, barrage artillery, just take it out. Oh, that time it did. Good job. Sliver of health. Excuse me. Sliver of health on the last one. I got like a frog in my throat right now, but that's okay. We'll get through it. We're able to get through the Cryoneer and medic attacks. We can get through a bit of vocal problems here, but let's get a flare on the HQ. We took out the shield generator hub, so that's awesome. We don't got to do any waiting. And then I think I am going to wrap it up here. I probably have 2 more bases to attack, but we'll save them for a different hour in the day. But thanks for watching. I went through a little bit of suffering, but we were able to pull through with that strat. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of my Cryoneers. But that's going to be it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in tomorrow's Boom Beach video. Bye-bye.